Okay, so welcome back to my channel. I know I haven't posted anything in quite a while. There's a reason for that. I'm no longer in Calgary after 2 years. I'm still in Alberta, so no problem there. But I have moved to a different location, and that is what today's video is regarding. So after the last 2 years being in Calgary and a lot of speculation, a lot of talking with my wife, I was offered a great position in Edmonton. And so for the next year or so, we will be living in Edmonton in a nicer community, thankfully. We move into our new apartment on September 1st or around there. That's when we take possession. Hopefully it won't be for overly long, because right now it's just 1 year that it looks like we've signed a lease for, and then we're hoping to go back to the Calgary area, not in Calgary but in and around that area, since Edmonton is not what we see as our forever home, but it's just where opportunity is right now. So we'll be in a little bit more northern areas, or should I say more central Alberta for the next foreseeable future. And as soon as we get our new place, I will try and do a walkthrough video. But for now, we're gonna head back down to Calgary, because as you can see right now, I am in Edmonton. We're heading back to Calgary, wrapping things up, and saying goodbye to the last 2 years. Although it's not gonna be forever, it's just gonna be for now. You know, regardless of what anyone thinks or believes or says, Edmonton isn't particularly where I would have my preference to live. And you know, it's hard on my wife because most of her family's in Calgary, and I hate the fact that, you know, she has to be away from her family for the next year and a bit. But unfortunately, with the way the economy is here in Alberta, the only affordable place to live as of right now is Edmonton. I have a amazing job here in Edmonton with a phenomenal environment to work in. I have a boss who is accommodating. He has been nothing but helpful. He has been absolutely crucial in the last couple of weeks. Sorry, I'm driving here and there's a cop. But my boss has been absolutely crucial to my growth. And you know, I have mentioned that in the next year or so we would like to be back in Calgary, and he's doing what he can to make that go along with the company and allow me to stay on board. If I had my preference of where to live, it would honestly be closer to Alberta's southern border, actually closer to the United States. But right now it's just not doable. It's not the case. So this is where life has taken us. And I'm doing what I can to make things easy for both of us to live in a place that is not the most ideal, but honestly, within Alberta, it is one of the most affordable places to live. So it's just something that unfortunately, for the time being, it has to be done. Look at all of this. And then over here, all the stuff packed, ready to move. Alright guys, so it's like 3 o'clock in the morning here, and nothing's unpacked, but I'll give you guys a quick rundown of the place just before I hit the hay, because I gotta work early in the morning here. But I'm just right here at the front door, so I'll flip you around and I'll show you. Never mind the boxes, as I said, nothing's unpacked. It's a little den area. Bathroom number 1. We come through into the kitchen and main area. Just a closet there, laundry. You come over to this side. All I have is an air mattress right now, but this is the master bedroom. And we have a walk-through closet to the bathroom. And then we have a second bedroom where I've just kind of dumped a couple things for now. A couple chairs with a closet in it. And then in the daylight, they'll give you a better view of the balcony there. Okay, so you guys have had a rough tour of the rest of the place. I promised I would show you the balcony when it was a bit of a nicer day. So it's actually been a few days because I've been busy. But we'll head out here. Woo-wee. It is a nice day out, but I mean, yeah, we live on the top floor. It's kind of nice up here. So I wanted to talk a little bit about this kind of journey I've been on the past couple of years, and for those who have been following me for that long, you know, I'm originally from Northern Ontario. And I get a lot of questions from, you know, people I work with, people close to me, my wife, everybody of, you know, would you ever go back? Would you ever go back to Ontario and live there full time? And the simple answer to that is no. I know that I don't have the same opportunities that I ever would or ever do here in Alberta. That being said, there are things about Ontario that I miss and things that I took for granted for the 25 years that I lived there. Things like being surrounded by lakes and bodies of water. That's something I miss, something I wish I still had access to on a frequent basis. And I didn't realize how much I would miss that until it wasn't as accessible here. And I mean, here in Edmonton, there is the North Saskatchewan River, but it's right near a highway for one thing, and it's not easily accessible. And of course, there's the Bow River in Calgary, but same type of thing, right in the middle of the city, not overly accessible, or as accessible as I would like it to be, and always busy, obviously. What I'm talking about that's out in Ontario is places like the Muskoka region and Kawartha Lakes and Temagami, cottage country where you know, can go out on a boat most of the summer and go fishing and, you know, have peace and quiet away from the noise of the city and be away from all the distractions and just be surrounded by peace. That's something that I definitely don't take for granted anymore, but it's also something that in the future I would love to be able to have a second home, you know, a cottage or a lake house or something in one of those areas to be able to go back to during the summers with my wife and see friends and bring family out there and be able to, you know, cut out all the noise, all the distractions, and just sit out on the lake and, you know, be able to enjoy beautiful weather in the summer. And I say that even as we're getting close to the fall here. But that's about it. Overall, I couldn't be more thankful living in arguably the greatest province still in Canada. Even if that could change in the years to come, whether Alberta becomes independent or not. But I am extremely grateful and thankful to be where I am. It's just, there will always be things that I miss about my home. There's always going to be things that will want to take me back just periodically for vacations and just for time off, you know. Simple as that. Still not fully moved from Calgary just yet up to Edmonton, but in the next couple of weeks we will be, and I'll be able to kind of give you guys a full in-depth tour, and I'll give you guys a walk around to the area we're in. And please subscribe. I'm hoping that we can get this back ramped up. I know I've been away for a while, but I'm really looking forward to making videos again.